I was very pleased not to see Kevin in the final two. I promised him if he didn't take me to the final three, he wasn't going to get there, and he didn't. Yes. Jordan in the final two was my dream. I wanted her to win. She was my ally and, best friend in the house. So I was totally pumped to see her win, and, she totally deserved her win. And her choice of Natalie beside her was, I didn't want to see Natalie win second place, but I think it was the best strategic move for her. So I don't think that any of the players in the final three were the best players in the house, but they did make alliances and deals that kept them in the house longer. When you look at the jury house, you had a lot of the strongest players in the house all ended up in the jury house, and the fact that they were able to send us home, shows that they in fact were strong competitors and strong game players. So. The Big Brother house is crazy. There's a lot of lies, misinformation. You're always paranoid that people are talking about you, and then when you don't have somebody to talk to when something goes bad, when your friends leave in the house, it's just really tough. And when you're stranded alone without any more allies, really, it's pretty much like game over. Like, what am I doing here? Let me walk out the door, which is not something I expected coming in. I thought this would be a piece of cake, and I had the mental endurance for this, but it was a lot harder than I thought. The girls sobbing after Jessica left, I really thought somebody had died, and it was just like, oh my goodness, please, can we evict 3 girls at once? I would love to do that. It didn't happen, of course, because Natalie got to the end, but it was just, there was so much melodrama in the house. Come on. Shima's expulsion, was very personal for me because she was a friend in the house, and, I'm the one that nominated her, so of course it hurt me that she left. She could have talked to me, maybe we could have worked something out, I could have backdoored someone, she could have won the veto. There were so many options for her. She wasn't, guaranteed to go home. I could have sent Natalie home that week. I had the power at that time, but she decided to just go off and, throw away her chance at Big Brother, and that was unfortunate. Yeah, I found that I have a lot more physical and mental strength than I thought I ever would have, and I have more confidence now. I feel fabulous, so I'm really proud of myself. I don't have any really ill feelings towards anyone in the game. Even Ronnie, we apologize on finale night. I know, people's strategies were to intimidate, bully people in the game. It did work. It did throw me off my game at some point, so kudos to those people. But, some of the personal things, I think Natalie was meaner than she needed to be. Ronnie at times was meaner than he needed to be, but they got the job done. I ended up being evicted, towards the end of the game, probably due to Natalie's dirty mind manipulation. But I'd be happy to see anyone after the game. I can see gameplay from, personal attacks. I think that early on, people are playing Big Brother strong, and you have to be prepared to make alliances from week one. You can't just lay back and see how all the variables are going to work themselves out. Instead, you're going to be on the outside, which is what happened with me. So make strong alliances from day one, open up to people, let them trust you. Otherwise, the lone wolf strategy is very, very difficult and very, very mentally taxing. This is Michele Noonan, and you're watching Reality Wanted.